this week's episode of Kidlet 6. My name is Julie and I'm your host. And each week we get to spend 6 minutes together talking about books, connecting with authors, celebrating book birthdays, and so much more book fun. Now, as a reminder, all the books mentioned today are going to be listed in those show notes below, so you can look up all the books so you can read them later. Now, September is a special month for readers, and so I thought, what better way to celebrate this than with a field trip? So, are you ready to go? Let's go!
Now you might be wondering what in the world we're doing at an aquarium during a show about books, and it's not for these cute fish. September is library card sign-up month, and this is actually the lobby of my local library, so I thought it'd be fun to visit. Let's go take a tour. You can visit your local library to get your very own library card. You'll have access to so many books and resources, and librarians are some of the best people. We want to see pictures of you with your library cards. Go get a library card and take a picture at your local library and share it with us on social media or send us an email.
Hi friends, my name is Kristin O'Donnell Tubb and I write books for readers age 8 to 14. My latest books include the Story Collector series and what I call the Service Dog series. All the different dogs that serve people and their personalities. And my latest one is called Luna Howls at the Moon. My middle grade recommendation for you today is Snapdragon. I love this book. In fact, we love it so much in our house. We have 2 copies, one for me and one for my daughter. And this book is a graphic novel, beautiful illustrations, and it's got some elements of science. It's got some elements of possible magic. I really love it. So I highly recommend Snapdragon.
Since we are celebrating Library Card Sign-Up Month, today we visited a library and heard from an author who's written books set in a library. And now we get to hear about today's Kidlet 6 Book of the Week, where the librarian is an important character. So today's Kidlet 6 Book of the Week is A Place to Hang the Moon by Kate Albus. And this is set in 1940 in England. And William, Edmund, and Anna have just lost their grandmother, and now they no longer have a place to live. It's decided that they'll be sent out to the countryside to try to find a forever family. Once they get there, they face a number of really unpleasant situations in their quest to find a family, and so they seek comfort and spend quite a bit of time hanging out with the librarian at the local London library. If you are a reader who likes historical fiction or books about families or books about books, then A Place to Hang the Moon by Kate Albus is a book you're going to want to read. The day a book first comes out is called its publication date, but it can also be called its book birthday. And since that's a lot more fun, that's what we're gonna go with. So let's get ready to celebrate a few of this week's book birthdays. First up, we have The Undercover Book List by Colleen Nelson. Tyson is known as the class troublemaker. Jane is known as the bookworm. What happens when they connect through a hidden message in a library book? Our next book birthday is How to Win a Slime War by Mae Respicio. And this is the story of Alex. Alex is passionate about selling slime, and a new friend encourages him to sell his creations at school. This leads to a sell-off with a girl who's previously held a slimopoly. Our next book birthday is Barefoot Dreams of Petra Luna by Alda P. Dobbs. It is 1913, and Petra has to care for her grandmother, sister, and baby brother. When their town in Mexico burns down, they must flee, and she has to find a way to protect and care for her family. Happy book birthday to these authors and their books. You can pick up your copy from your local library or order it from your favorite bookstore. Happy birthday! Today we're going to do something special for our word of the week. So the author you heard from earlier, Kristin O'Donnell Tubb, wrote 2 books that are set in a library. And because she's not a curmudgeon, she's partnered with Kidlit 6 to not just give away 1, not just 2, not just 3, not just 4, but 5 pairs of her books. So 5 lucky students, teachers, classrooms are going to win these set of books. So here's what you need to do to enter. First thing, you need to come up with a sentence that uses curmudgeon. Then you're going to leave that in the comments below. If you want a bonus entry, you're going to head over to kidlit6.com and you're going to enter to sign up there for the exclusive content, and that'll earn you a bonus entry. And then that's it. You'll be entered to win one of 5 sets of these books. That's it. We thank you for watching this week's episode of Kidlit 6. We'd love to hear what you're reading right now, and you can email us at the address listed below. We hope you have a great week and happy reading.